Hi friends. I'm kind of in a slump. I don't know what to film because my days don't have much in them and they kind of are on repeat. So I just don't know what to bring you in a video. So I'm like behind on like, creating videos, but the problem is I do the same thing like every day these days. I come down, well, I get dressed, I come down, get my cup, get my granola bar. I just do the same things every day, and that's kind of boring. I don't know, it's boring for me. So like, what do you guys want from me? I want it to be authentic, you know? I'm not really an ice chewer, but the size of this pebble ice is perfect, but I can only chew it on this side because my teeth are too sensitive on that side. And I've made a mistake on how many I've opened but not finished on my walks. So I've got to use up some of these that are already opened. Normally I take them to my car, but I gotta get... Anyway, I'm going walking earlier this morning because I'm just kind of bored laying in bed. I woke up early. So I'm going back at my like earlier time frame. I feel like that's not gonna be... Well, I've probably lost all fizz. I probably lost, yeah. There's like no fizz left, which is kind of a bummer. These are gone now. I have a little bit left in that one. Maybe I should just drink some really quick here. Not bad flavor. Not bad at all. Perfect. Got rid of 3 cans. This is like over the, I don't even know how long, but I kept not finishing an Alani in the car coming home from my walks. So I have extras. I should probably bring that with me though, to like finish that in the car on the way home. We'll do that. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. One thing I should probably not admit that I haven't done. This is not how I do laundry. This is, I don't pull the load out and not take care of it. So clearly someone else took this load out to move a load for themselves. And then I have, all right, we're gonna throw in a load of white towels. We will do that before I go. All right, well, let's just, here, we'll put you down. Okay, we're gonna put the laundry in really quick. I go on my walks, and yesterday Jason and I came home. You can't even see me. Hang on. Came home from our walk and literally didn't do anything all day. Didn't do anything. I guess I edited videos. For some reason, my iMovie, like when I downloaded like a new software update on my Mac, and it turned off a setting that allowed access to my music, my iMusic and cloud music that I download, where I get my music from. It turned that off. It took the toggle and it turned it off. So all weekend long I was trying to edit these 2 videos, and I couldn't get any music to add to it. And they were like, you'll have seen by now, it was my pickleball video and Mother's Day. And I was like, these are fun videos. I want to have music. I don't have anywhere to put my clothes. This isn't my laundry basket. Anyway, so I spent extra time trying to find that toggle, find where that was my access to music was turned off. And in that time frame, I could have like filmed a whole day of a video, but I was just working on trying to figure out my computer. And then when I was frustrated with it, then I would stop and I would paint, and then I would feel guilty for not getting my videos edited, and then I would go back and try and figure out my computer. And on and on and on, all weekend long, I was doing that. I was like, this is getting so frustrating. Whose laundry is this? That's Chelsea's. That's Chelsea. See, this is why I have to separate everyone's laundry, because they all have shorts that look like this. But they're all close to same size. But anyway, last night, probably like 7 o'clock, I came downstairs and I was like, Jason, I'm so bored. I'm so bored and I'm starting to fall asleep upstairs on the couch, but I cannot fall asleep at 7:30 at night. Like, that can't happen. I will wake up at like 1 in the morning and be wide awake. Like, I cannot fall asleep right now. Battery's flashing. And so him and Abby and I, we went for a drive. We went and sat at the boat launch. I got a Coke. Abby got a smoothie. And we sat and listened to a podcast together, and it was super fun. But we didn't film any of it, because the rest of our day was totally like fitting that I said the word dead right when the camera battery died. Anyway, so Abby and Jason and I had a fun time. We got a chance to talk and listen to a podcast from a friend back home, a friend from high school, actually like grew up next door, and him and a friend have a podcast. So I was like, well, this is cool. I didn't know he did that. And so we sat and listened to that. But I knew it was like an intro, like podcast about him. And I'm like, I know all this stuff about him because I already know him as a person. But it was fun. It was fun to just sit in the car with Abby and Jason, obviously. We just don't get to go places with Abby very often. So, anyway, I am now sucked into folding this laundry. Now I'm feeling guilty. Oh, I love when I get messages from you guys while I'm filming. Hi, Tanya. I'm filming right now, and you're texting me. Shout out to you. Anyway, I'll read her message here in a second. But anyway, so that's kind of fun. I don't even know what I was saying. I think these are mine. I think some of my laundry got stuck in there. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of bored these days. Even when Jason's off, we were kind of unmotivated yesterday. I don't know. It was just kind of just in that mood, you know. You win some, you lose some. And, you know, life will get busy again. And, you know, we'll have things to do. But right now, there's just not much to do. So, I'll finish this laundry and we'll be back. Documented proof, I did the laundry. Started that load. I'm going on my walk. I will, whose is this? Abby's. I will work on that when I get home. All right, well, thanks to a really good podcast, I was able to walk for, well, I can look at my watch too. 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I'm not even done with my podcast. So I walked 8 miles today. And it feels good. Look at that. Oh, come on. Oh, well, it did the whole like activity. You met your goals. Anyway, feels really good. It was so cold. Like my ears are probably red. And yeah, you can see that my cheeks are kind of rosy. I have my face like right up next to my jacket. I had to wear my purple jacket to keep warm. There's no more drinking here. Anyway, I was cold most of the time. I think I was cold till about mile 5. And then it wasn't that I was hot by any means, but I just wasn't like freezing cold. So, you know, thanks to our wonderful weird weather. Chatting with Abby while I was walking, and she needs a trifold folder, like a trifold board, is that called? Poster board type thing. She's received an award from one of her teachers for all of the work she's done as the yearbook editor-in-chief. And so she has a big ceremony thing that she's gonna have to present everything that she did as, you know, in that class, but she has to kind of display it as part of the awards night, and so she needs to get a board for it to make the presentation. And she cannot find one, and I swear that the dollar store has them, but she's already looked there and at Target and can't find one. So I was already kind of thinking I wanted to go to Marshall's while I'm out. I kind of want like the pants that I wore on Mother's Day when we went out to be with our friends. I really liked those, but I want to find like a short sleeve sweater top type thing, like not necessarily like super warm sweater, because I want to be able to wear it during the summer, but I want to be able to wear it with those pants and just kind of look nice, to maybe wear them to church or just going out, like, you know, nice dinner going out. I just have the ability now to like kind of, or I probably had the ability to before, but I feel more confident to dress like that now. And so I was gonna go to Marshall's. I will go to Fred Meyer to look for her poster board, and then it's already almost 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to grab something to eat really quick. I'm gonna finish my granola bar. I ended up Marco Poloing my sister the whole drive over here, so I couldn't eat as much as I needed to. I'm gonna hydrate with the rest of this protein drink and then go home. And Ashley tonight has, well, I'll tell you that in a second. Because it's kind of fun, it's kind of exciting. You've already learned about it, but tonight is the night. So I will share with that what she is doing with you in just a little while. Probably when she gets home from school and is getting ready. So we'll save that part for later. All right, I was standing underneath the speaker, and the song was very much a copyright song I couldn't have on camera. So I picked out the boards, but I had FaceTime Abby because it had to be the right dimensions for the printouts that she's using and yada yada. I'm sure she has access to printing out some pretty nice things from the yearbook room, so I'm sure she wants good dimensions. So we've got this one, and it has like 3D little pop-outs on it to make it kind of a cool little thing. But while I was on the phone with her, I was getting text messages from Chelsea. Hang on one second. Anyway, I was getting text messages from Chelsea saying she needs to be at the high school early next week for a choir concert practice, which is fine. But it's the same day that Abby just found out that she's in a second award ceremony besides the one I just got the board for, and it's at the same time. Well, it's an hour before Chelsea needs to be at the high school for her choir practice. So I'm like, I have only been in this store for like maybe 30 seconds, and it was like text message, FaceTime call, and an alert that Abby added an award ceremony on the calendar. And I was like, I've only been in the store 30 seconds and all of these things are popping up. So anyway, we can manage it all. And it's cool that Abby's getting recognized at all these different things. I feel like there was something else. I can't even remember. Oh, I got another scan. Someone called me to do another scan. The scheduler wants me to come in tomorrow, and then I have another one for Thursday, which I need the money. So I said yes. Anyway, just more things. So now I'm gonna weave my way up to Marshall's, and actually maybe I'll go grab something to eat because I finished my little protein drink and I'm still hungry. I was hoping that would kind of fill me up for a minute, but it didn't quite cut it, and I want to be able to like shop for just a minute and not feel like I need to leave and be hungry. So fun in there. I bought a small. I got a size small for the first time ever, just because one of the sweaters was like, I'm trying to get my steering wheel to come down here. Okay, and I gotta get the heat off. I got really cold in there when I first was in there, and then now I'm kind of warm from standing in line and trying things on or whatnot. I'm going to think about one of the dresses. It was the floral dress. I actually had another one I couldn't even get on. I have a wide cage here. Even though my chest isn't as large anymore, my actual rib cage is. So that wouldn't fit on me. But I did find another dress that I'm gonna think about. They had plenty of them. I need a new dress for a wedding that we're going to. And just a nice, fun, it'll be warm. It's in a little while, but I don't know, I'm in a weird phase of wearing dresses, and I only have the purple one that I wore on Mother's Day that like shows my true form, and then my winter one, my cream and black striped one. I'm really wanting to like show my form, but my style up until now has just been to hide my size. So, and very like churchy. I'm not trying to like say that that's a bad style. It's just, maybe that's not my style anymore, or maybe that's not the only time I want to wear a dress, and so I don't want it to look so frilly, I guess. I don't know. So I'm trying to decide what to do with that. So I didn't get the dress. It was like $40 as well. So I'm like, which is a good price for a dress. Let me see if I can get you closer here. Closer to me and my face. There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyway, I didn't get the dress because I wasn't like settled on it, but I did get this sweater. As you can see, this is a size small, and it looks huge, and it kind of is. The style is to look a little bit bigger, but on me, the size small like fit. Now you're a little too close for my comfort. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back just a smidge. All right, there we go. But I think this is gonna look really cute. See, it looks so wide, but you saw it on me. I think it's gonna look really cute with my pants. I have both the jean striped pants and the nice dress pants that I got from Costco. I think it's gonna look great with that for like a summer night out, or a, like spring night out to dinner. Jason and I found this restaurant, I'm trying to remember when we found it, has Thai food. And I wanna go back again and like dress up nice and like go to lunch or go to dinner with him. Like, we haven't been able to find new, fun, good restaurants for a really long time that aren't like super expensive and easy, but also easy to get to. So it would just be nice to like have a nice outfit to get dressed up for. So then the other one that I got was this blue one. I love this style on me. This is like the style of like tank tops that I get to work out in. And I probably will have to wear a sports bra. I had it on today, obviously, from my workout. And that style of bra works really well with this style of shirt. But I also thought this would be nice with those pants. Even in the summertime, going out at night, wearing a nice little sweater outfit, even wearing the pants during the summertime, this will help me stay cooler. I do have, well, anyway, the tank top style it's a personal conflict that I'm having to have with myself. And we're gonna do it this summer. We're gonna go for it and embrace it whenever I feel like it. It is what it is. So I'm not gonna ever go into that. It's just a conflict. If you see I have like conflict with wearing certain things, it's an inner conflict that I'm having with myself. Then in the checkout line, it always gets you, but they had this Morphe Sun Setter setting spray for $6.99. Oh, and the two shirts were 20 bucks each. So more than I would spend on a normal like shirt, but they're like dressy shirts. So these shirts in the store would probably cost a whole lot more. In fact, I wonder what brand this one is. Oh, it's Tommy Hilfiger. So I guarantee it. Oh, it's a $60 sweater, and I got it for 20. So yeah, I did save a lot of money. I didn't go in there thinking I'm looking for a certain size, like brand or anything. And then Cyrus from New York is the other brand. So, but anyway, got those. And then I got this setting spray that has a sunscreen SPF 30 in it. And so I have like an SPF like primer, like a cream primer that I can use that kind of gives me a glow. I use that when I'm in Hawaii, that I also want to use this summer. But I thought it would be nice to have a sun, what do you call it? An SPF setting spray as well. And then because we have a lot of travel coming up, I'm really annoyed with having to have two different like makeup bags and like what goes in what, and then anyway, and it needing to fit better in my carry-on bag, because some of the travel we have coming up is just carry-on style. So I got this little honker of a bag to put everything in. If it's obviously not full, it kind of pack down a little bit. And then it has a cute handle on it. It has double zippers, double pockets on it. I think I will try, I was looking in there, but because the cavities are just like one big huge pocket, I'm gonna look for like smaller like makeup bags to kind of compartmentalize stuff. That's totally my style. I like to have, you know, like all of my makeup in one bag and maybe all of my, I don't know, but I didn't find anything in there that way. I wasn't gonna spend $7.99 on every single little bag to put inside that. So I'm just gonna maybe look at the dollar store and get something from there, but I'm not in a hurry to get it. So I went in for one sweater and I came out with a bunch more, but I got a good deal on everything. I think the makeup bag was like $12. This was $7. So not a bad deal, but I'm ready to go home and take a shower. I have to leave with Ashley in just over 2 hours. So here we go.
I did my hair.
You did. I was gonna curl it, but you did a good job. Let me see, turn around.
I didn't do it. Abby did it.
Oh, that was nice of her. Do you want to tell them what you're doing tonight?
Auditions. I need to scrub this off my hand. I have formulas to a side.
Are you for real? You put formulas on your arm. You just admitted on camera you cheated. Yeah. Okay, go finish getting ready. You need to have white socks without the blue on them.
Yeah, so.
Are you sure? And you got your uniform underneath? Do you have clothes to change into? Well, I don't. Well, you might not. All right, I am fully enjoying painting this morning because I know I can edit tomorrow morning. It is going to be a full torrential downpour all morning, so I'm gonna edit tomorrow. What?
Do you think this has like a full pocket?
It does not, because I wore it yesterday.
Yeah, it has like 2 pockets.
Yeah. Okay, go get your shoes on. We need to go in like 5-10 minutes. So.
Can I have this?
No. Go put it in the fridge, actually. Can you go put it in the fridge?
You won't drink it.
I will.
No, you won't.
I will. No, I usually don't drink it because you take my leftovers and you drink it yourself. Go put it in the fridge.
It's not carbonized.
We're talking about the extra Coke right here. Go.
I saw that one. Saw your name on it. Like exactly how you spell it.
Really? I rarely see my name spelled correct.
It was yesterday.
Go get your shoes on. Get ready to go. So she didn't really explain what she's doing.
Oh, well,
She is filming their audition tape. Her competitive cheer squad is filming the video, the audition video that they're going to submit to Disney Paris 2026. So they have been working on this performance for a very long time. I think they've obviously like got it narrowed down. We've never gone this late with this competitive squad into like clear into May like this, but this audition tape has been looming, and they wanted to like, we've had 2 girls drop out and they were our flyers. So they had to change the entire routine to not have them in it. So it's taken some extra weeks and extra practices in order to get this performance and routine narrowed down and ready to actually film for. So they are in full uniform tonight for their practice. We have to take them to a different location because we were worried that the high school that they go to wasn't going. I think there was a game or something. I don't know what the deal was tonight, but there's a conflict at the high school that they go to for practices. So we have to take her to a different church, and they're only going to be there for an hour because we can only have the church for an hour. So I just agreed to take her and her friend Gracie. Usually her parents, like, we split and help carpool. So I'm just going to go and pick them up and take them. So we have to leave pretty early. In fact, her friend just texted. When are you, probably asking, when are you leaving to come get me? Anyway, and then I'm just going to stay down there and bring them back home an hour later, because there's no point in both of us having to drive clear to Bellevue where we're going to practice. So that's what I am doing tonight. That's what Ashley is doing. It's kind of fun. They are not letting parents into the room. At least I don't believe so. Maybe I'll ask the coach when I get her there early if I can, catch a sneak peek of their audition routine. I don't think she's going to let us come in as parents to film them. I think she just wants the girls to not have the pressure from us parents, which I totally understand. If I can't go in to film it, I will. If not, we'll ask Ashley how she thinks it went. And the good thing is with filming, you can just keep filming it. You can just keep redoing it until you actually get it good. But we only have 1 hour tonight. So there's a lot of pressure. Our Paris trip next year is on the line with this audition. If we don't get this audition, if we don't get a spot at Disney, we're not going. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I don't know what we would go for if we weren't gonna actually perform. So that's one thing that they're gonna do as part of the video is that one of the girls that's introducing the routine and the songs that we're using, and I don't know, there's other things that she's gonna introduce the team with. She's from Paris. Her family is from Paris, and they're very excited about this trip. Like, they want to be like the host.
Except for she may not be able to even do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, tonight? Well, she hurt her elbow. But anyway, at the beginning of her intro, she's gonna speak French. Ashley's friend that's on the team. She's gonna speak French as part of their audition tape to make a plea to the people of Paris to let them have this audition, or this, you know, performance. So anyway, I think that's kind of cool. So anyway, we'll go to there. So I did not go in to film them, but they're all doing a little coach talk here at the end. I hope that it all went well, because despite the, like, I don't even know, 10 emails this week, it's Tuesday. Despite the numerous emails, we have messages on SportsU, an app for teammates. 2 updates today of change of location, and mandatory on timeness, if not early. One girl was 35 minutes late. Their practice is 1 hour long to film this video. And this girl just, like, mom just kind of sauntered up to the front door, and the girl raced in. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. You came 30 minutes late to this. I hope she's... I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand. So I hope that they were able to film with the whole squad. It seems like everything went well, so we'll find out from Ashley here. I went and got them nuggets, and I'm keeping their Frosties cold in my cup.
The shining bright.